Welcome back. Christmas a little ways away, but hey, it is never a bad time to get into the giving spirit.
And then to start planning, probably too. And coming up next week, a nonprofit group, the Plainwell Volunteer Christmas Project, holding a few events to gather up donations for our coming holiday season and kind of do a little Christmas in July thing. They're calling it Stuff the Bus, and here to share more are CJ Hurley and Irene Voss. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
So first and foremost, tell us about Stuff the Bus and what you guys are looking for.
We are looking for new unused blankets, any sizes, throw, bed size, and gift cards for our teen recipients at Christmas time.
Okay. Great. Perfect. And so tell us about how you both have paired up and a little bit if people want to know more about this specific event coming up.
Yeah. So I had a chance to help out with the Christmas Project back in December, and it blew me away. Like, I just fell in love with it. It was a great time, and I asked Irene if I could help out this year, and she said yes. And so I'm with the Kalamazoo Growlers, and so we used our team and our partner Ron Jackson Insurance to really try to promote this as much as can, provide our volunteers to help at the Stuff the Bus event, and see what we can do to help out as much as possible. And so I'm very thankful to have the chance to help out and have the Growlers and again Ron Jackson just be able to help this event. So yeah.
That's great. I know you mentioned blankets and gift cards. Are you looking for clothing or coats or anything like that too?
No, not really. We would never turn it down.
Sure.
But we usually get those through donations closer to the Christmas season, and we do food drives also. So those type things we would never turn away, absolutely not, or toys. But this we are focusing on the blankets. It's something we've never done for our recipients before. We've done towels and pillows, and we just thought, well, we need to keep our community warm, so let's shoot for some blankets this year.
Wonderful. And so then tell us how this will be used during the Christmas season, how this will help the community.
Well, we put boxes together for our families. Children 17 and under get 2 to 3 gifts every year, and we try to provide enough food to fill your pantry for a month. Can't say we always are successful with that, but that's what our goal is. And we were really looking forward to just trying to keep our community warm this year. So blankets was what we came up with.
That's a great idea. It's neat.
Thank you.
So if folks want to come out to the event, what do they need to know about this upcoming Christmas in July celebration?
Absolutely. Well, it's 3 days, July 14th, 15th, and 16th. I know July 14th, you guys have the times and specifics if you want to go over those times.
We are going to be available to accept donations from 1 to 6 p.m. that day. The bus will arrive at noon, but we're hoping to be able to dress it up and make it a little Christmassy. And then Friday and Saturday.
The Growlers and Ron Jackson Insurance will be there 10 to 2 on Friday and 9 to 1 on Saturday with our mascot, player appearances. We're going to have our world record juggler there, so we're going to add some entertainment, some fun to it, and help any way we can just to move the blankets onto the buses and everything. So.
Yeah.
And then this is in the Walmart parking lot.
Yes, in Plainwell. That is correct.
In Plainwell. So people can literally walk inside, go buy a new blanket, come outside, stuff the bus, and be a part of this.
That's what we're hoping for. That's what we're hoping for. Yes.
Wow.
Great. Or grab a gift card too.
There you go.
Yep. Always gift cards are fantastic, especially for those 15, 16, 17-year-old kids. Those are hard to they're hard to buy for.
They want to pick their own stuff.
Well, they want to go to the fast food restaurant or fill their cars up with gas.
Don't we all?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, well, Irene, CJ, thank you so much for being here. We really, really appreciate
Sounds
it.
like a
Good
great
luck
event.
with the event. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you very much for having us.
Of course.
Perfect. It's 8:29 now. Still to come.
Well, U of M's football team getting an answer from Grand Haven on whether or not they could use the beach for a private event. Might not be the exact answer they were hoping for, but we'll tell you what the city decided coming up.
And Michigan GOP governor candidates taking to the debate stage last night to discuss how they would handle abortion rights here in the state. We'll tell you what they had to say. Now on Fox 17 Morning News, the U of M football team requested exclusive access to a portion of Grand Haven's beach. We have an update on the decision from the Parks and Rec Department.
Republican candidates vying to be governor held a debate last night. Hear what those GOP candidates had to say about abortion rights.
And I just thought it shouldn't be this difficult to find these resources right in our community.
So a West Michigan mom decided to take it upon herself to connect small farms and gardeners with customers across the country with a new app. We'll meet her coming up.
You're watching Fox 17 Morning News.
8:32 now on your Thursday. Thanks so much for sticking with us this morning. I'm Michelle Dunaway.
I'm Tessa DiTiro. Hope everybody is off to a great start on your Friday Eve, as we like to call it here.
We like to call it, and we are looking forward to the weekend, especially when you take a look at the forecast. We've got Candace Monticelli breaking it all down for us. Good morning, Candace.
Good morning. Yes, a beautiful weekend to look forward to as we take a look at our weather headlines this morning. We've been watching for some patchy fog. Haven't seen much of it develop, which is good, and then we'll be done with it for the rest of the day. But a stray shower possible mostly this evening, but tomorrow we have better rain chances for the first half of the day, as then we'll completely lose all our humidity and set ourselves up for that gorgeous weekend. Take a look at the lower visibility, 3 miles and 3 rivers. Again, much of our chances have been around I-94 this morning. You haven't really seen much development there, as our winds are very much so on the lighter side for your Thursday. Temperatures in the lower to upper 60s. Our dew points are in the lower 60s, really mostly around the I-94 corridor. So we'll have a little touch of that humidity today, but lose all of that throughout the day tomorrow as we settle into really dry air for the weekend. Dry and quiet for now. We're going to have 3 systems merging today, giving us a stray shower possible later on this evening. Better rain chances mostly south of I-96 for the first half of your Friday, as today will mainly be dry with a mix of sun and clouds. So here's a look at your featured pups of the day. Temperatures right on par for where we should be this time of year, in the lower 80s, as we'll wait for any rain chances better tomorrow. 1/10 to a quarter to almost an inch or inch and a quarter of rainfall as you work southward towards the state line. Coming up though, we'll have one last check of that full forecast at the bottom of this hour.
Fox 17 traffic still tracking this slowdown, and it's the real traffic jam here caused by a lane closure that was introduced yesterday on eastbound 196. The left lane is closed from 28th Street to exit 72 at Chicago Drive, the second Chicago Drive exit, and you can see this actually gets underway right at 44th Street, and it is under 5 miles per hour all this time. That really stretches out the morning commute for those folks, and normally it takes them 8 minutes to go from 44th Street to downtown Grand Rapids. With that jam up, it's 25 minutes. Elsewhere, we've got that crash that is at no injuries at 44th Street and Canal Avenue, not far off the freeway in Granville. Those are the only real trouble spots that we have. We're looking really good in the Kalamazoo and Battle Creek area for staying on time. I'm Rob Westerby, Fox 17 Traffic.
Rob, thanks for the traffic update. 8:35 top stories now. The Detroit Police Department grieving the loss of one of their own this morning after he was shot and killed. Happened about 7:30 last night on the city's west side. Officers were responding to someone firing shots in the area. When they got there, police say the suspect with an assault-style pistol shot at that officer. The officer's partner returned fire and killed the suspect. No one else was hurt.
Today, Michigan GOP candidate for Governor Ryan Kelly will be in federal court in Washington, D.C. for a hearing related to the January 6th insurrection at the U.S. Capitol. Kelly was arrested at his Allendale home in June during an FBI raid and now faces several misdemeanor charges for his alleged involvement in the insurrection. Each of those 4 charges comes with a maximum prison sentence of up to 1 year.
Millions of dollars in federal money will help improve terminals at the Gerald R. Ford International Airport. U.S. Senators Debbie Stabenow and Gary Peters announced the airport will get more than $8 million from the Federal Aviation Administration thanks to an airport terminal program. The funding will be used to install 8 new passenger boarding bridges.
4 GOP candidates for Michigan governor took the stage for a debate last night hosted by Wood TV.
Topics range from election integrity to the new state budget. One of the candidates to get the most criticism was Tudor Dixon, thanks to her big endorsements. She doesn't have a commanding lead in the polls, but Ryan Kelly, Kevin Rinke, and Garrett Soldano have called her a, quote, establishment candidate. Dixon's picked up endorsements from Right to Life Michigan and the DeVos family, and around 20 GOP state legislators.